And then we'll do the little transition.
No, I'm saying, you think it'll mar up with the chairs and the,
Oh, probably not. I don't think so.
yeah.
Well, we can,
As long as you don't drag heavy stuff.
yeah, we can
Alright,
put those little things on the bottom of the chairs.
there we go.
And it's 6 o'clock, so we'll call the meeting to order at 6 o'clock. And, Steve did say that he would be late. He has been held up at a doctor's appointment. So we will go ahead and start. He'll be here as soon as he can, and I'll do the roll call. I'm present, and Steve is absent right now, but is coming. Adam?
Present.
Olivia? Present. Jay?
Present.
Jimmy?
Present.
And Greg?
Present.
And Ryan is here also. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And have you had a chance to look at the minutes, Adam? I would move we accept them. I've looked at them. Do I get a second?
You'll get a second from me.
Okay. Both in favor?
Aye.
And the claims. Let me find the sheet where I can read those amount, those claims right here. Got a little tab on it, doesn't it, Libby? Yes, ma'am. My gosh, we're getting feedback. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I'm not finding what I thought I had here. Oh, here, it's right here. Here we go. The claims amount this month is $77,279.02, of which $62,182.72 is from the general fund, and from the sewer fund is $15,096.30. Have you had a chance to look at those?
I will make a motion to
Adam?
approve the claims.
Okay, and I will second that. And that carries the motion. Okay, all right. Let's see, next item on the agenda would be Sherry with Cave Country Canoes under new business.
Yeah. I'm Sherry from Cape Country Canoes tonight. I brought something over to Olivia. Did she share with you?
I gave everybody a copy.
So this is this road, gravel road,
Mhm.
right just below the railroad track on
Mhm.
this side.
Yes.
We're making sense so far.
Mhm.
Back
Yes.
street.
Back street.
Yes.
We would, yes,
This,
yeah, a lot, you know. Yes, I'm glad you all have.
mhm.
So when we were here a couple years ago, when Justin was here, he encouraged us to ask you all for that road. So we would maintain it and be able to control the traffic on that road. But at that time, we didn't own that whole strip of grass,
Mhm.
but now we do. So we own this side of it and the railroad track. So we have some improvements coming up, and we kind of want people to be able to park down there, not on the street, but just off the street, and so we'd like to ask for that. We own both ends, but we don't want to affect our neighbor, you know,
Mhm. Adams.
Adams, yeah. He can have to his property, and then what we're asking for is just from our property back.
I see that. Uh-huh.
Is that back street, Jeannie? Is it now
Yes.
back street?
Well, it's not what you and I always
No,
call
but
back
Is
street.
it back street now? Because I'm gonna ask for something.
It is back street.
Okay. Are they willing to see that name so that we might, if we ever want to rename back street?
Mill Street, you mean?
Yes.
Back Street? When we were kids and Bill was a kid before I was a kid, but not much. Mill Street was called Back Street.
Yeah,
That's what we called it.
we have a map over there where it is that way.
Yes,
So
and so,
we won't need it to have a name. So, whatever.
it won't
works.
need to have a name. It won't need to have.
You have it back?
You can have the name back, yeah, yeah. And I'm not looking for an answer tonight.
Okay.
I want y'all to be able to discuss it. I had hoped to get over here, but I just thought Olivia, she was leaving.
Uh-huh.
And so if any questions or concerns come up, it's okay. I'm not looking for an answer tonight, but it's something we want to work towards so we can keep up with our improvements.
Okay. Well, Libby and I were looking at it the other day and we finally figured it out, didn't we, Libby?
think
When
so.
we looked at it.
Mhm.
So, yes, and we could see that it just went to the Adamson property.
Mhm.
And then the other part, the other end, that end would remain open
Mhm.
down there.
Correct,
Mhm.
yes.
But remain open to where?
What's that?
That's the end that comes out to Legion Way.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
So,
yes.
and
And we're still gonna, have full access to it for festivals and whatever.
that was going to be my
Yes.
question. Will
Yes.
you allow the town,
Yes.
if we cede that to you, to use that street? It will not be shut off.
That's right, correct,
Okay.
correct.
Yes.
The
Tom?
only problem I see with that street is just at the festival time. Because that's right where Jimmy tries to block the traffic to get to our.
Yes.
Right, right.
Yes.
And use that to get around. So
You'll
that's-
always have our full cooperation. The issue is, especially in the future, if we're able to put cabins or anything up there,
On the berm?
people can just go right up there and right over and have
Mhm.
full access to that. So
Mhm.
for security reasons, we're gonna have to tighten things up,
Yes.
you know?
That was a problem even last summer.
Yes,
Mhm.
so,
Mhm.
anyway.
So I'm just trying to wrap my head around what changes between you owning it and us owning it at that point. Like,
we
what-
could-
what
we can
changes?
close it, and we can also put parking off of it.
Mhm.
So you could use that as a drive and pull into a parking spot and then walk up the stairs to your cabin. And we put gravel on it. We're not gonna change the street
Mhm.
or anything like that. I don't need an answer to that.
Okay. All right. Well, we thank you for coming, Sherry.
You're welcome.
And,
One last question.
Sure,
That other semi-road closed, whatever, you're gonna keep it the way it is right now, so anybody parking in our lot is not, or is gonna be able to park at the edge of that.
yes. they'll be
You're
able to
not gonna,
park.
you're not gonna open.
And we probably aren't gonna do anything with it in the next few months. We're gonna have a big summer here.
Right.
But we are planning improvements in the next 18 months to 2 years.
Yeah, 'cause I know that right now, with it being closed, it's fine, it was open before, it was used, so
Mhm,
I just wanna know
mhm.
what to look for.
in what way, John, excuse me, Greg, just a moment. In what way, John, do you think it was misused before?
Well, when it was open, people were going up over into the, yard, the campgrounds and all that, which they shouldn't have been.
Well,
People
that-
that were parking in our lot, which were our guys,
Oh,
parked
walkable.
up on the hill and blocked that way,
Mhm.
you know, and people figured that was a roadway people could go. With it closed right now, it works out fine, as long as they're parking okay and not gonna block any future use. Because it's changed twice, and people, you know, our people that go to the bar, when change occurs, they don't realize change has occurred.
Right.
Yeah, they were driving four-wheelers.
Yeah,
Going on.
Motorcycles.
So I put big rocks up there,
Mhm.
Right.
but they jumped over the rocks.
On the top of the berm?
I'll just say I'm a Legion fan. I don't know if you all know that or not, but I think it was a mistake giving the Legion that alley and closing it. I mean, it was a safety issue and people ran into the building, but then the town just gave it away. And then now,
We did.
when festivals happen and things like that,
We have to work around.
we have to work around it or find a way or work with them.
Right.
Oh, you don't know how many times I wanted to pull out of here and turn left and go to the post office out of the back parking
Yeah.
lot.
But it was. I
Sorry,
mean,
John,
people-
I really wanted to do that.
People were running into the building and it was kind of a safety issue. I get that portion, but
Well, let me say this too. If you decide not to give us the road, that doesn't guarantee you have use for the rest of that property. You know what I mean? You'll always have that road if you don't, but that doesn't, we're not forced to let you access it on all sides. We want to be cooperative.
no, I mean, we can now
Yeah. Yeah.
because the
Right.
town owns it.
Right.
But-
Street.
Yeah.
The
Right.
street, yeah,
street.
not the property.
Yes,
I
right.
I understand that's all yours,
Right.
100%.
Right.
Would you do the same thing as you did when I acquired a piece for the Legion? Just have them go ahead and go through the same set of motions, write the ordinance to say this belongs to them?
Well, I don't think we need to put the cart before the horse. Let's figure out if we're gonna do it and then we'll decide how we're gonna proceed.
Okay.
Yes, Craig.
The cleanest way, and it sounds like you're leaning toward doing the cleanest way to transfer any kind of real estate interest is in writing. And that would mean that they might have their attorney submit something to you guys to review, because any kind of oral contract
Right.
in writing is not going to work.
Right.
But, so they might have something nice and clean, say, here's exactly what we want. Can you have your attorney review this? And it would be very clean.
And we can do that, but you guys gotta tell us what you want.
Yeah, that's why I
And
suggest.
John's really familiar with the process too.
If you do it like the ordinance, like I did with the piece of property there, that's clean and simple, and you already have a process for it. And it's all in paper.
If we put, shower facilities or anything in that grass, then we've opened the public up to all of that use again. And we might not wanna do that for private showers for people in cabins and things on the railroad track. Just like you don't want people in your
Yeah,
backyard
understand.
Yeah.
at all hours of the day and night.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's,
I do agree with that, but there's a sidewalk running right through mine.
And there's nothing that prevents you from working one-on-one, as long as it's not more than one town board member at a time, contacting these folks and kind of iron all those details out between meetings. There's nothing wrong with that.
okay. Okay.
Did
So-
you have something, or is that what we're looking at?
No, it's just,
Oh, okay,
I didn't know you had that.
okay.
So this was, well,
A bigger map.
I think, didn't we look at the bigger map the other day or not? Okay. My memory doesn't serve me real well. Yeah, but we figured this out we looked at this the other day
I
and,
do have one more thing to say. I want to remind you, it isn't the community that we have a lot of issues with, but we have some neighbors who have cut the internet lines, the communication lines,
uh-huh,
they've stolen,
Mhm.
they kicked the door in on the wagon, 4 times. Until where we have to get rid of that. So it really is a security problem. It's not a town problem.
And I know they've broken your sinks and your toilets
Yes, yeah,
and everything
Well,
else.
yeah.
and I had a citizen tell me they were down there in your wagon
yeah.
camping with their family and felt so insecure that they had to leave.
Yeah.
They felt that they had to take their family and leave.
We have cameras up and, we were looking for something else when they were cutting down our trees the day after Christmas. But, Derek said the amount of traffic at 2 AM would blow your mind. There's more traffic at 2
Through
AM.
that,
all around.
Around.
well, yeah, through here, but through that alleyway, or through that back street?
We don't have cameras
Yeah.
that show back street.
Yeah.
I got them in box, but they're gonna go up over there.
2 AM.
Used to be the mill lot.
Mm-hmm. Not anymore. It's not the mill lot anymore, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure that back street traffic is
Active.
active, just based off of.
Mhm.
And
Logistics.
We'll discuss that.
Okay. Thank you, Sherry. And we'll take it under consideration and,
I appreciate it.
and let you know. And if we have questions, we'll contact you.
Okay, please
Mhm.
do.
Yes, we will. Okay, let's see. All right, Sherry is our only new business. Old business, Mr. Harper, as far as the headstones are concerned, you want to give us an update or,
I'm waiting to walk through the DS.
okay.
I thought you had,
11 more.
20 approved and 11 more to go.
I did, but when I asked about
The
them,
sectioning, right,
Jeannie said, hold on, because you guys are gonna walk through, so I did not.
Yeah,
Stop.
and we talked about that, yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, we definitely talked about it. I don't think we said we put a stop on you, but,
She did.
oh, okay.
She put a stop on it. I had, Libby did a hold up for me.
Well, we talked
Okay,
about it,
okay.
yeah, we talked about it and thought if we could walk through and do the sectioning. And if that was when it snowed the next week,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It was horrible.
yeah. And so it is drying out. However, I was in the yard with my 3-year-old today and it was still squishy. So, but we do need to get up there and look. Now, within the 22 that you have, 22 left?
No, it's only
No,
11 left.
11 left.
But you
Are-
stopped on those.
Yes.
So I don't have any more, I don't have,
We don't have a bill or
No.
anything.
No.
So of those 11, would there be a sectioning that some of those 11 would be in?
Well, eventually, yeah, eventually.
Eventually they would be, I'm sure some of those are in the old section, I'm sure
Okay.
there are a few of them are in.
All right,
Quite a few.
okay. I don't know what the weather is for the rest of the
I know
week.
tomorrow is not a good day for him.
Oh, is it not?
I thought tomorrow turned out to be good.
It's
I
gonna
thought
rain.
Wednesday's bad.
Wednesday's bad.
Wednesday's bad. Okay. So, but we do need to get up there,
Right.
Mr. Harper. We do intend to do that.
Have you got it, sorry,
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
get up there. I'll get it.
I was gonna say, have you got an idea of what you're thinking for section?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like to have some of them more to show you the difference in what's gonna be done that way. 'Cause the
Okay.
price difference would be a lot better part than like this.
Going to be more economical for us to do it in sections,
Most definitely. So I-
for whatever more we think we can do.
Most definitely.
Right. Uh-huh.
And do you have it, scoped out from start to finish, or you just got a start?
Well, it kind of depends on you guys. On how many you approve, how big a section you approve.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, because if we kind of knew a start to finish, what we was up against number wise, which maybe,
If you're looking at that whole
Yeah.
bottom section, you're probably looking at, say, about 25. How many?
25.
25.
25 headstones or 25?
You're looking at.
25
more on top. 100, at least 100. I don't want to give you the wrong, I know it's 100 at least.
Headstones
Yeah, it's 100. 100 in that top section.
and 25. What was the 25?
Yeah.
That's,
I don't think we rebuild, I don't think we can afford to rebuild a cemetery.
well, that's why I was trying to figure out
Is it close to 11 plus 25 or 25 more or?
See, that's
Oh,
why
that's
I don't
just-
want to give you a number.
Well, originally,
I can't give you another higher number because I haven't counted the rest of them yet.
Right.
I'm only 200.
We've only.
There's more than 100.
there's far more than 100, Bill,
Yes.
and far more than 25,000.
Yeah.
I'm just telling.
But I think originally we had 25.
Right.
We had,
And then he had 11 left.
Right.
And we put him on hold last
Right.
week.
Right.
Do
We
you,
may have to put that out in contract.
well,
I'd
let's do
hate to-
one step at a time here. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I didn't have, go ahead.
Well,
that involves every stone getting touched up there. It means that we get clean, whatever stone, there's not any of them that won't not get. Everything in that section is gonna get done, something done to it.
Right.
If it's cleaned it, everything will get touched. Every stone in that section right there, it's marked off, will get touched.
The only reason why I kind of,
go
I
ahead.
would just, in me, I'd like to know, are we talking 10 sections at $25,000 a piece? Because that gives us a number, and then, because I hate to do 3 sections and realize we're out of money,
Right.
and then those people don't get nothing.
Well,
You know?
I think if you look at the map, I think we've got 8 different sections up there. But some sections are
Larger than,
Right,
Larger
but that
than-
doesn't guarantee there's as many problems.
right, there might not be as much damage in section 3.
This is based
The
off
larger the
this.
section,
Right.
the older it is though, right? The larger the
Yeah,
section,
it
the
is.
older it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
down there.
There's a middle section that's pretty good size.
So we've got 8 sections,
I believe it's 8.
If you look at the,
and how many, and you got numbers on how many of those sections?
The whole section. I think.
Just one
The
section?
whole section. Yeah. Now, I've got
So
got
we-
another section that's actually the first 180 to 100 stones that I put in for you guys. They're actually documented. She's got those pictures, but that's the far section on that Allen Street. So most of that first 2 or 3 roads is documented what's wrong with them. So there's an idea on that one there.
The last 11 of them that you,
No,
that
that's
you're
the first 80 I put in probably. Very first time I put bids in.
Gotcha.
That whole first section on that side is pictured and documented. I turned that in. That was just one of the ones you guys.
back when you first got started.
First
Okay.
got started, yeah.
Yeah.
So there is documentation on that second part, but that's a large area.
Yeah.
Katie, did we ever get that tax situation understood or cleared up?
Tax situation.
Yeah.
Property tax.
We were looking at that taxes, Crawford County.
Oh, I didn't do anything else with that bill. I thought you were going to talk to them. But the tax, what he's talking about is the amount of tax that we receive from Crawford and Harrison counties. But we looked at that on the books and we could tell what we received monthly.
Yeah, but we were looking to see whether or not we wanted to adjust it.
Well, I'm not sure that's exactly up to us. That, we don't adjust the tax rate, do we, Greg?
I don't think so.
No,
I thought
That's
we
the
were
case.
taxing you.
You are, but that county makes those calls.
the county,
Yeah,
the
that's what we
county
did.
does that. I mean, I wish we could, but we don't want, we can't do that. So, yeah,
The county doesn't adjust its own
So
rate.
no, honey.
I would assume the question is, are we still
Back to
halting
that
on the 11? Or are we proceeding with the 11 that was originally approved?
What do you think, Ed?
We already approved it. I say roll with it, and then
Roll with those
maybe
11,
gives us,
the last
gives us a little
11?
bit of time to,
Okay,
And
That's
then,
fine with
then
me.
we can, when it warms up, we can look at the sections.
it may be better for us if we didn't do that, but it gives us some time to explore,
Right.
I think.
To look at the sections in nice weather.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
I just assume that's where the question
Was
was.
going.
Okay,
is
and
if
we have approved those
yes, we
11.
already approved it.
those were previously approved.
Mhm.
I don't know, it's maybe a lot of work on his part, but I would much rather see a number on each section. I mean, is that a lot of work on your part? I mean, you've got a lot of money from us.
I can do it. Definitely not gonna do it. I definitely-
Well, that's what I'm saying, because it gives us an idea of what we're looking at, don't you think?
By section.
I mean,
Divide it up. In this section, there are 12 monuments that need our attention, or 10, or 5, or whatever it might be.
Definitely do it.
Are we ready?
I hate to
break
create the
down?
amount of work, but I think it'd be better for us to make a decision on the whole thing, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a lot of work, but it'd be easier on me.
What you got, Bill?
Are we regulating the way they set those two stones there now? They may just be putting 2 inches of concrete on a slab on it.
Well,
Well, we
the cemetery committee was supposed to get
We
together and make a,
discussed that when we were up there, but there needs to be a set of rules for the monument companies. I don't know enough about how much concrete needs
Anything
to
that's
be
shown
there.
that cemetery in the last, since I've been working up there is definitely.
Does anybody know when they're coming in, or are they have an authority to set a tombstone, or
Oh, that, I don't know.
Well,
do they just walk in and throw one on the ground and walk off?
yeah, they asked me to mark the plot and then they pick who they want
Mhm,
to
to
set it.
set it. And we have an issue, an ongoing issue right now where one was not set in the appropriate place.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
Previously, we had discussed the committee getting together and making a new set of rules or
making the
guidelines.
cemetery rules,
We still need to do that.
the cemetery
I
rules.
mean, the ones
There's a
we
lot,
had
there's a lot of
now.
them to go with it.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yes.
I mean, if you wanna make it.
I mean, when was the last time we were up? Sorry, I didn't on the.
Chandler was marking plots the other day
2007 was the last update, so.
for cemetery rules.
It's been
What did you say, Jay?
That's been a minute.
2007.
Best thing I can tell you is to go around to cemeteries that are about the size of yours and look at theirs. and see
That's
how
all,
well they
yeah.
do, And you get your rules right.
But it,
That's what I was
but
thinking.
it does not dictate foundations and
No,
Not, the
Rock
rules
and-
now don't.
you don't have,
Right,
there's no,
Yeah,
there's no
that's
set,
why we need to change.
yeah.
there's no set. I've not seen any, that anywhere.
Oh, really?
Really? And none of the cemeteries where you don't see those?
No, some of
That
them-
included
some of
in
them
the
are
rules?
allowed to have that extra piece of it, like, Jeffersonville.
They want
You'll see just the old fashioned, as soon as they're done pouring concrete, they set up and then, stone on it like that, so you can just drive right over it.
Mhm.
They don't have none of that stuff sticking up, they do most of the stuff for you up there.
yeah, most of their cemeteries are probably flat.
Right, and they're old and they're sticking up. that's
Ours
what
are
it
not.
is. Yeah, but they're huge.
Yeah,
But but
right.
it's, again, that's preference to how it's maintained, and who maintains it. and
Right.
That's really.
Right.
preference there.
Okay,
Not saying
All right,
it's a
so you're
good-
moving on with 11.
so yes, so we are,
Can I get your copies?
I thought I'd give it back to
Did you
you.
give it to me?
So, 'cause I tried to look for them today
Okay, I'm right. I know.
because I normally keep them right in that one spot, and I was like, I must have given them back.
okay,
If not, I can print them off.
so we'll move forward with those. Okay, because those have been approved by the board already. Yeah, okay.
And then I
Just-
get that.
Reach out to us,
I mean, that's gonna take me a little bit.
11.
No.
Oh,
those-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just once you get them together,
Yeah, that's okay.
then we'll go. Right. Okay.
That's okay, okay,
All right.
okay. I don't see anybody here from the events committee this evening. Don't see anybody. Okay. The Easter egg hunt is April, the Saturday before Easter, what, is that the 5th?
Fifth is Easter.
Or, so it's the 4th,
Four,
so it's the 4th, okay.
Easter's on the fifth.
Okay, so it is the 4th and it is up at the park.
Easter program would be held March 28th from 12 to 2.
Oh, the 4th is the rain
The
date then?
4th is the rain date.
Okay. Okay, that's in the minutes, isn't it? Because Joyce was here last. Yeah, it's always good to have a rain date for an Easter egg hunt. Okay,
So it's when? 28?
It's the 28th from 12 to 2. Rain date, April 4th.
our church Easter egg hunt is April 4th. That's where I got that, yeah. Was announced yesterday, okay. Okay. All right, Bill, we'll move into the committees that you represent for us, the Harrison County Regional Sewer District Board.
That's been a real circus. Commissioners elected to kick their 2 members off the board and appoint 2 new ones. Tom Tucker had been on the board since it was started, since its inception. None of us know who were on the board were consulted in any way, and we don't know why he was kicked off, but he is a CPA and he has been a real asset in keeping our money straightened out and signing for those things. So now then we're trying to get an idea of who's eligible to sign whatever's been signed. We've got grants out there that we're working on.
Mhm.
So it's a circus, but we'll get it sorted out. We've had problems before.
Mhm.
And it's a political issue and they're playing the game and we're not involved in it. And I don't want to be involved.
Okay,
If it ever comes down to that, I will resign.
okay.
Okay, that's enough on that. Indiana 15 Regional Planning Commission. Jimmy, have they not contacted you? No. Okay, well, they're getting ready to do some things for spring cleaning, I think, so you'll probably be contacted on that. Couple of issues. One is involving our ordinance coding. Milltown Space coding audit was done in 2011. And there were 10 books. We've got 10 books of codes. So they're wanting to know when they've got the whole list of the counties and so on, ordinance, and they're wanting to know if we want to have our codes audited.
I don't really have anything, on that legally. You, I do not know how many books you currently have. You've updated a couple of ordinances, but there's not been a huge number of ordinances that have been updated.
That have been, or
So-
added to.
So you could, I'm not sure how advantageous an audit would be, although I wouldn't say you'd be concerned about an audit either.
No, we wouldn't, but
So, I think that's a board decision legally. I don't think it matters to me whether you go with the audit or not.
Well, we're getting ready to get it out anyway.
yes, we will be audited again by the state, but that's
That's a whole
a
different-
totally different audit,
This
so,
one, I think, is
but
discretionary.
as I that's been longer than I thought. But the codification is not inexpensive that they did for us.
I think $2,500.
I don't know what it was. I'd have to look, but that doesn't sound like enough.
That would be, if that's the end result of this, is that they redo these for you for $2,500, I think that would be a great.
I don't think
idea.
that was the,
You want me to check and see?
well, you can.
Price they had for classification was like $6,000.
Yeah, that sounds more like it, Jimmy. It was not,
I'll check and see.
yeah. And I'm not sure that there is a necessity.
I was
for
gonna
it
say, what does the
at
benefit
this-
us at this point? I mean, right now.
At this point, I'm not sure.
I won't say I feel strongly, but you could use some streamlining of your ordinances, and if you have an inexpensive set of trained eyes that would do a good job, it would not hurt.
Mm-mm.
And then the end result, just for legal issues.
Just for legal issues, it would not hurt, particularly if that price is anywhere near what he's been quoted.
No, that woman that helped you with, getting the dollar straightened out, is she capable of doing that?
She is, but she's got 2 other full-time jobs.
The one of them that's getting ready to take away.
Yep. She's going to get busy, isn't she, Sherry? Yes.
We know Bubba, the cost is researching, and the researching
Yes.
may cost more than what it would cost, to clean up the books. So,
It's
yeah,
possible,
But-
sorry, it's possible that there's some kind of new AI research that can help codify these more quickly. So I don't want to speak out of turn. If that's an accurate quote, that would be something really worth looking at.
Well, we just need to look into that a little bit more. We need
Okay.
to know the details of the codification, the amount,
I'll get a quote.
and what all is entailed with that quote. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
the other issue is, stormwater. We've been carrying stormwater on our SAM's report for, ever since, Commonwealth gave that presentation 20 years ago, or whatever it was. Were you here, Jay, when the Commonwealth gave that
Not 20
No.
years ago he wasn't, but
No, it's all been heritage. engineering.
well, I know that they gave a quote for a storm water system that was
Presentation,
that
we
was-
probably should have a map on that.
ridiculous.
We don't have a stormwater map
We,
anywhere.
we don't,
But
um,
sewer is a way bigger problem than
Yes.
stormwater.
we don't have an issue with stormwater anymore like they.
Okay, but see, that can affect our grants. So I think if you don't want to, that we need to take it off of Sam's report that the interim team makes.
Oh, well
Yeah.
then, it just needs to be removed.
Okay, put it in a minute so that we can get back to it. So I make a motion to remove
Well, you,
stormwater from the Indiana 15 Sam's report.
I would, from the board, I would entertain a motion then to remove that
We can
report
always put it back on.
from, regarding stormwater from the Region 15 report.
Well, I will make that motion.
Okay, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
It's removed.
Cemetery committee, we sort of talked about
Yeah.
that now, but we agreed to invite, Justin Hammond to
Yes.
serve on the board. And I've not been able to catch Justin, I've tried 2 or 3 times.
Okay,
I'll just keep trying and, ask him if he will serve.
okay.
Economic Development Committee, we have a meeting next Monday. And we've got a full slate of issues to discuss. I'd appreciate anybody who can to attend,
Mhm.
whether you've been on the committee before or not. If you're interested in Milltown, please show up.
Mhm. Okay,
And thank you.
all right.
Thank you, Bill.
Okay, moving to town administrative items. Libby, your report?
Yes, ma'am. I just have the cemetery deed that needs to be notarized this evening. And to let you guys know that I got an email last week stating that we are gonna get audited again for 2024 and 2025. I've got 2 weeks exactly to get reports and documents sent to them. It may be sooner. I don't have an exact date as of right now, but it's gonna happen soon.
Mhm.
So I will be very busy.
Yes, you will.
Also, a gentleman by the name of Don Hicks stopped in today. He had an ordinance violation for a truck planning building. There we go. Asked if he could have a little bit longer time
Is that the Ford?
on removing that.
That truck that sits right there, no,
Been there for 10 years.
He said it's insured, has all the paperwork for it.
No.
That's what he told me.
you know the one. What'd you say, Jimmy?
He's got the plates and stuff for it, but he's in compliance. but
He says he does.
He told me everything was,
He didn't when I went over
legit.
there, but I haven't looked today.
I don't know.
I can double check, that's not big deal.
Okay.
And that's all I have for you guys, I think.
Okay, so Jay,
Well, unfortunately, I got a few things.
it's okay.
First, from AUS, we treated 18,000 gallons a day on average, which was 12% of our design capacity
Yeah,
on the sewer plant. And then,
did that.
everything is within standards and we're good to go. We had no issues. I did have, the Indiana lift station did have one pump that was, stopped up pretty well. I sent a picture. And hopefully everybody ate before they seen this picture. But it was stopped up with, wet wipes and other items. Which doesn't, I mean, it's kind of laughable, but when you
It's
talk
not.
about it's $14,000 for a pump,
Yeah,
because people are flushing wet wipes and,
Hygiene products.
hygiene products down and pouring grease in their sinks.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, it's unfortunate because those pumps are $14,000 a piece, so.
right.
And it's a lot of it is due to this individual carelessness,
Mhm.
to be honest with you. But anyway, we didn't have to replace that pump. We did have to have a service call because we needed a crane.
And
pull
all
it
of that
out.
is expensive too.
And all
Every
that-
service call when they come out here.
Every service call is $1,200 to $1,400.
Right. Mhm. So,
But anyway,
so don't flush those, those, well, there's no women here except Sherry, but
yeah.
Well, she
and, well,
jumped in.
Libby. I was looking at the audience. Libby.
Yeah,
But
But I mean,
come on,
it's
so
amazing.
the public is watching.
Yeah.
So we're going to recommend that they don't flush hygiene items, and even if a wipe says it's flushable, it's not. It's going to
Yeah.
stop up the sewer.
I mean, it's biodegradable
Yeah.
eventually,
Eventually, yeah,
but it doesn't just magically disappear. And
not by the
You
time it
flush.
gets to the
by the
pump.
time it gets to the pump, it stops the pump up. and
Right.
It costs us $1,400 every time it comes out.
Right. So please be conscientious citizens of town. Please do that.
All right,
Can you put that check the letters, Chris?
next up, I have a individual named, Kevin Milton, local gentleman here.
Okay.
He owns a plot in the section, it's section J, row 913. He wants to trade that for J59 so that he can buy 2 other plots right next to it. So that way him, his wife, and his sister can be together. So he already owns one.
Mhm.
He wants to trade that one for that one that costs us nothing.
Mhm.
And then he wants to purchase 2 more right next to it, so his whole family can be together.
Tell him we can do that if he tears that house down.
And he also asked if the government had any kind of assistance to help him tear that house down. He would like to tear it down, he unfortunately just cannot afford it. So he's looking for a grant or a way or something to assist him in tearing that house down. So, I mean, I don't know where to look for that, but I could, but, if it's gonna cost him $15,000 to get that place tore down, and he don't have the money to do that, then it's just gonna stay there, but he's willing,
Okay, there may be,
he's absolutely willing to do that.
there may be a program that has just been announced through Indiana 15. That we might be able to get him a grant through Indiana 15. I'll look into that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
It's just been announced. It's a new program.
All right, well,
Well, I don't have any problem with the cemetery plot movement. Do you, the
No.
trading for one and then him purchasing the other 2? I understand the family. You'd like to have,
yeah, it's not, they're
Right.
open. Yeah, we verified that
okay,
already. Yeah,
Okay.
We have. And I think we sold, what, 2 today?
yes.
And then,
The 2 that he's gonna purchase, what's beside them? Is there still opens?
yeah, they're
Okay.
still open.
Then I don't see a problem with
They're
it.
still open.
Yeah.
Right next to it, yeah. And then,
I just wanna make sure it didn't lock it to like 1,
Yeah.
silly.
no, it didn't,
I
Okay.
guess he's probably looked at the map and,
yeah.
Yeah. Good.
And then I have, I requested quotes from 3 separate contractors. To date, I've only got 1 quote back. The first one is for our lighting in our electrical at the shop. And I think I said 14 foot, but they're 15 plus feet, so it's high. They'll have to get a scissor lift, they'll have to do the work.
Mhm.
And that is $5,150 from Core Construction. I would suggest that we move on that because right now, I think out of 24 lights, we have 2 bulbs that work
in that whole shop.
in that whole shop.
Yeah.
And it's not just the ballast, it's not, and it, and I'm not an electrician either, but they're wired in series. And so I don't know if one's out and makes the rest of them go out. I'm not really sure about that. But the fact of the matter is, we got 2 lights in that entire shop. So,
Kinda need more of that, don't you?
yeah, it's
Even when
dark.
the sun shines, it's dark in the shop.
Yeah, unless we leave the door open,
Right.
which is summertime, and we do that in the summertime, but, it's getting pretty dark in there, so.
Yeah.
I would request that we, you all allow me to, proceed with that one.
These new fixtures, are they doing away with the ballast? Doing away with them? Yeah. Okay.
So you don't need a balance anymore with the new LED lights? Okay,
And they'll last forever,
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
well, I mean, the ones that are in there, I think that shop's been up there, how long's that shop been up there, Adam? You probably know.
I don't remember, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I think Justin was up there
Yeah,
5 or 7 years. And then Breeding was up there a year. I've been up there almost 5 years, so
12 years or so.
those lights have been up there quite a while.
Yes.
They're just done.
they're
are.
done.
So I would
Okay.
request permission to
All
move
right.
forward with that one to begin with.
Okay, I would entertain a motion to consider the core electrical engineer quote for the lighting at the shop, $5,150.
I'll make a motion, we accept the bid.
Okay,
I would second that.
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that's carried, all right.
All right.
Now here comes the big one,
Here
John,
comes
so
the big
everybody
one.
listen up.
But,
Okay,
yeah, well, same one. Anybody that's been around here for a while knows that this door, transom, and everything else, it's been leaking, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Mhm.
So we have a quote for our entry door and transom. And then we also have a problem. Our metal roof back here that was attached to the original building is leaking, and it's leaking inside, leaking in the roof. It's messing up our tiles, it's messing up our drywall. We need to get that replaced, sealed, and done.
Coming in around the light fixture, which could be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, at some points it fills the light fixture full of water.
Mhm.
And then, along with that, we would like to update the floors in there. So hardwood floors in here, that office and that office. And just, I mean, you can look at the tile right now. But if we're gonna preserve this building and keep it as a historical Milltown
Mhm.
fixture, then we need to seal it up. We need to fix it right and make it nice and presentable.
Mhm.
It's broken down in 3 different sections.
Mhm.
So what we got here? So our floor package is 17,200. Our entry door, our transom is 6,500. And 800 square foot metal roof tear off, replace
Mhm.
is $8,450.
Mhm.
And total project for that is $32,150. We could break that up into separate packages if we want, but I think our prices would go up if we done that, because if we have contractors here, we have and they're already here and mobilized and they're on site, and they just get it all done, in my opinion.
It's like
but-
moving the pavers in
Yeah,
little bitty sections. It's more expensive
But,
once everything's here. It's,
If anybody's got any questions on the nomenclature or anything right here, I think we have an individual here that can answer those questions for us. But I looked earlier in our riverboat restricted funds, which we can only use for inside infrastructure or building infrastructure.
Mhm.
I think we have $238,800 and something in that fund.
Who is it, submitted a bid?
Core Construction. Core Construction.
Tyler, you want to introduce yourself?
Warranties, guarantees on the roof as far as leaking. What comes with that?
Typically, I'll do a year on all craftsmanship, but I mean, we're right in town, you gotta.
Right, I get it, yeah. And then the only concern I have about the flooring is, have we had water in this building before?
No,
Yes.
not in the bank. It's always come to the steps.
Never had it in here.
Well, downstairs.
Well, downstairs.
No, it was in this floor right here.
Well,
Well,
we've
okay.
looked at it underneath.
My
I
only,
didn't think it had ever been in the bank.
my only concern was if it was something that's happened numerous times, on each flood, then maybe it'd be a concern. But if it's only happened one time in your history, then I think we're all right.
If it's only happened one time in Bill's history.
I owned the building at the time.
Yeah,
I told you he was older than me.
You probably had, Jamie, you probably had water in the building because the cafe was flooded up.
we had water in the building
Which 3 foot off.
in AC Phillips
We had
building.
flooding in the
Yeah.
Legion 3 foot off the floor. And those two
Right.
places right over here, so.
Yeah.
There's probably water in this.
Yeah, we rented the AC Phillips building at the time and we had it probably 3 feet in there.
All right, I'll take your all's word for it. I only remember it getting to the steps.
Anyway, I don't think we'll have a problem with
Yeah.
the subfloor here. I don't. I mean,
Well,
this,
yeah.
this, I don't know how long this tile's been on here, but it's still, I mean, it's not exactly even anywhere, but this building is very old, so.
Probably was one of the bill.
Well, my concern was just preserving the floor. If we put down a hardwood, it's not too susceptible to water. That was my concern.
Are you using, what kind of hardwood are you using, reconstructed, that?
But I don't,
Solid wood. Solid hardwood.
Oh,
yeah, it's gonna be wood. I don't think this is even in the floodplain anymore, is it?
It is, it actually
This
goes,
building
yeah, it
is?
actually goes to the corner right there. By the Maxine's below the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old JC store.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember it, but yeah,
I
it
thought
goes all the way to there still.
you know about that,
I heard that they updated it, but I do know.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Tyler.
Yeah, it did, yeah, the last
No.
time I knew that, it go from the building to our house, basically.
Yeah. I mean, it may be a different fringe, but it's still a flood
Okay.
zone.
But Bill says that when the middle pier of the bridge came out, that we will never flood up here again.
Well, we haven't yet.
We have,
well, we've had over 4 inches of rain, and it just got up on the street a little bit down here,
Yeah.
so,
It's
I don't-
also a bathtub down below the dam, and it wasn't like that. The whole left side of the bank is pretty much gone, so the river splits
Uh-huh.
there, and that's,
Right.
that's kind of,
if you look at what that angle was back there, when that pier was, and the roof wash was kicking everything toward Harrison County, it shoved it right up Main Street. Since that roof wash gone and the pier's gone, it lets it go right straight down and it floods down below.
we always had water in the new building at 23 feet, and this year we know we got over 24 with Whiskey Run, last year, and we didn't get close.
And you didn't get close.
No.
Still had 43 vertical inches to go before.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
That doesn't mean it won't happen.
Right,
Well,
well,
that's encouraging.
It is encouraging.
Yeah.
It's
It was
kind
just
of
a thought.
bad news for
Yeah.
the river, but it's
Yeah.
good for the town.
Good for you.
just,
so
Hardwood.
I've got essentially 3 quotes in one. We've got the metal roof, we've got the entry door, and we've got the floors. And it's-
and just for the record, you did reach out to other
Yeah, and
on this as
absolutely.
well.
Yeah. I had 3 separate contractors that I requested quotes from.
Right.
I had another contractor show up here. We walked around and looked and just never received a quote back from them.
With ample time.
Wait.
Ample time.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yes.
been months,
Okay.
but Core Construction actually showed up and then within a week had us, quote put together, so. I feel comfortable with it. And
Okay.
So, up to council on what you all would like to do.
I would make a motion to, approve the 1, 2, and 3 package for $32,150.
From Riverboat.
Yes, from Riverboat.
We're gonna pull it from Riverboat?
Yes, yes.
From Riverboat.
So do I hear a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Aye.
Okay. Jay votes on that too.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Okay,
Thank you,
all
guys.
right. So maybe get finished by next week? No. I think Jay, I think Jay wants his lights first.
No, I'd really move on this door first.
Yeah, really.
But,
He said, as long as you got a check, we're getting work.
Okay,
and that's all I had. So,
wonderful. All right, that's all, Jay? All right. Okay. Jimmy?
I don't have much. We have the chargers, started shipping them, the letters and everything off. One's almost done. I had to put 2 antennas in it and then finish buttoning up the console and a couple other little things. I have to order some antennas because their antennas didn't work with ours, unfortunately. But that'll fall underneath that $1,000 that we had. Libby has the resolution from Jennings County. It just matches ours. There was one little change. The VIN number was off by a digit.
Oh,
The initial car, the VIN for the car that they went up there to pick up, the plates got switched around, and the car that they, for the VIN that they gave us was actually one of their pit cars that they used to train in pursuits, and we didn't want that car.
no. Okay.
Tomorrow is the statewide tornado drill at 10:15. All the sirens should go off. Everybody should get a reach alert from us. And I know I've talked to you guys separately, but we have a new FOP launch, and we'll see if we can hold our meetings here the 3rd Tuesday at 6 until we either find a building or.
that was a pretty good presence, I thought.
Very secure.
I think it sounds great,
I see no issue with it.
to have the FOP here. It'll be the county
So far it's Crawford County and then all the county marshals.
and the towns, And you've even invited,
We even put the invitation out to other departments.
yes, I thought so.
And there's another bridge too, so, whether that transpires or anything, but it's moving
Okay.
along. We've got our charter. We have everything just about set up.
Okay,
Everything will be the Daniel Weathers FOP Lodge 207.
Daniel Weathers after the gentleman from Marengo?
No, he was the first law enforcement officer in Crawford County.
Oh. There was a Weathers who was, I think a marshal or something in Marengo. Jimmy asked me who the first marshal was in Milltown. And I said, the first one I can remember is Clyde Johnson. Remember him?
It's probably Bill.
Yeah, push the foot.
Wasn't that Mr. Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't call him that.
But Bill,
But he never had to get on me anyhow, so that's okay.
the other thing about this, because Mills lived on the back street, and he was the first marshal I remember, and he was a long time in front of Johnson.
Before Mr. Johnson? Okay. So,
Yeah, he even had a police dog.
okay. All right. Okay, is there anything else then, Jimmy? Okay. All right. So Greg, did you have anything you wanted to present
I gave
at
an
this time?
executive report, I don't know.
Okay. All right. So any comments from the council? Steve, do you have anything you want to bring before the council?
Let me back up.
Oh, Bill's got something. Okay.
I just talked to Greg on that interlocal agreement. Was there anything on that, that needed to be done immediately?
No, Greg and I talked about it. Yeah, Greg and I
Okay,
talked about it.
I've got a meeting, so do I need to report anything or?
No.
I
It,
can't comment on it at all.
I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, but it's about the interlocal agreement. I don't want to, sound like this secret or something. It's not. We have an interlocal agreement with the Harrison County Sewer District.
A renewal.
Of the contract. The contract is 20 years old. They're just revamping it. I've read it. I'm not an attorney, but I don't see any problems with it. And Greg, is it all right if I say why you want to comment on it? He's Crawford County's attorney and.
Have a conflict of interest and we had to get some waivers.
Right.
And so, the town felt comfortable proceeding with that without legal opinion.
Yeah. So I think it's good. So.
I read it.
And if you two want to look at it and read a 7-page contract, that's cool.
I thought it'd be reduced to 2, but,
I don't think so. There's too many things in there. Yeah. So,
I don't particularly like 20-year contracts.
well, I don't think it'll be 20 years. It just came to their attention that the contract
agree with
needed to
us.
be redone and just updated and signed.
Was there a exit on that?
Can't comment on it.
He's not gonna comment on that.
Was there an exit on that? I read it and I don't remember seeing.
I don't know,
We may
but we
want-
can ask for one
We
if
might
we
want
want.
to have.
Okay. I think there might have been, but I don't know for sure. I read the pages, but I don't know for sure. Okay, did any citizen sign up?
Actually, there were 2, James Harper, who already
Mr. Harper, who's
discussed
already been here.
cemetery stones, and Samuel Mass. So.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Okay.
I was late, I was asking questions.
Oh,
Whenever you get to me.
Mr. Fetz, right? Okay. Mr. Manis, you have no comments?
Okay, y'all got my fine this time, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if y'all would have said something to me a year ago, I wouldn't. I paid the fine last time, I put it in that drop box. Nobody told me that drop box didn't work. So they come after me again, and I paid both this time. Took 5 trips to find her down here. And they actually broke into that box, but there's no bottom in it.
Yeah.
So there's no telling what's all the way down the bottom. I know not to use it now, but I can give you, I have to go home, but I can give you the check number we wrote and everything a year ago when she wrote the check for $25. I wanted y'all to know I paid that thing combined.
Okay.
And now I should be paid up.
You are.
I paid $325 the other day.
Yes, sir.
I'll clean my yard back up. I wanted to make sure if I didn't do something, somebody tell me. Cause I can't keep affording this. And
Have you
Well,
reviewed
so
it?
is the question, if you paid the $25 initially, you put it in the drop box, then you would not have received the $300 fine, correct?
they told me I had some other stuff messed up. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
But yeah, I'm figuring that's the main thing that triggered it, is they didn't think I paid the $25 fine.
I don't.
I would tear that wall out myself back there in that corner to prove to you, there's a check in the bottom of that from me.
Well, like I said, I believe you. And then
No, I believe it.
I
When
glued
you did
the
open
thing
it up,
shut.
there's no-
Yeah, but she showed me that one that flips out, there's no bottom in it.
I glued it shut.
Somebody-
I didn't realize anybody was even using
I
it.
never dreamed you didn't use that box.
Yeah.
You would
It's
think,
Okay.
you know,
That,
you
yeah.
know, it would
It's
just
JD
say,
Weldon now.
Well, yep, it's done. No more. It won't open now. Will it?
I'll take care of that.
Yeah, I glued it shut.
Okay. All right.
JD will.
Say something on that, because in all actuality, and I was probably gonna keep getting asked, but, that shouldn't have been a $300 fine. That was written under the old ordinance. It was 2/14/2025, yeah, 3/16/2025, and the citation I sent him was $425.
So what did he get the 300 one for?
I don't.
I thought there was another citing, another citation.
What's
Instead of having an operable vehicle, if Ryan, all my cars are tagged, he just had a flat
That
car.
was Keith's car.
Huh?
Keith's car didn't run.
I can't hear you.
It was Keith.
Keith,
Keith's Kia,
Keith,
it didn't run.
Keith's car? Well, I ain't had that in a year.
It's all started.
Well, I know, your buddies do that.
Let me look into that, and I'm pretty sure that's what we had. I think.
But the letter I got from the lawyer said I had an inoperable vehicle. It did have a flat, I guess that's my fault, but I've been really busy.
That was the initial,
Huh?
that was the initial section.
Yeah, the green car.
Yeah, which was,
But I got a letter the other day, what's it talking about?
it's all the same thing. But
Has
So
the
I
issues
did
been
get
fixed?
fined because, I did get fined $300 because of the $25 fine.
Well, let me say this. I don't think we're after, I mean, we're not after money here.
No.
You know, so has he fixed the issues?
that's it, you got
he's
it.
already paid. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
has it correct?
Has he corrected the issues?
I got rid of what I thought was the problem. I had 2 lawnmowers sitting up there, and it was dead tree. I cleaned all that up, I cleaned up along and white fence between me and Johnny. That's why I come down here today to make sure I was good.
Right. Well, what I was gonna say is, if he incurred I hate to give money away. You know,
Well, I
and-
understand that.
But what I'm saying is, we're not after the money here. If he's fixed the,
Sure seems like it.
hey, I'm trying to help you
I
out
know,
here.
thank you.
What I'm saying is, if he incurred the fees possibly by error, and he's fixed the issues, then
He should probably get his.
I would
$300
think he
back.
should get his $300 back.
So, the-
Jimmy's looking, I
The
think, to see.
citation that I have is for $25.
Well, the last letter I got was from your attorney,
Okay.
And that could have been a.
and it did,
Thank you.
in the big letter, or not big letter, but it did say I was in arrears. Or that's not the word they use, but I didn't make that payment.
Yeah, right.
I went to the bank, I got every bank statement from January till June or July.
And you couldn't find that check.
What, because it's in there.
And that's
I
on
wore her out
the-
the whole day. I mean, I was down here and she said, we don't use that drop box. No,
I never,
Well,
well, I
they
never
said-
knew that anybody, nobody can put anything in it anymore, I guess, right?
Have you,
I have no problem with giving him $300 back.
I mean,
I think that's the right thing.
I think it is.
If we
Yeah.
don't have
I have no problem with
What I,
that.
what I have is the $300 or the $25. I don't have.
so
It
he,
was
so he,
under The old ordinance that he was cited.
so he owes $25.
Well, he paid it already.
He paid it.
So I owe him.
In my opinion, as long as the board
I'm
agrees,
reimbursing.
as long as the board agrees,
I agree.
we refund him the remaining amount.
I think it'd only be fair.
What was the total check for, 300 or 325?
the check I wrote was for $325.
Well,
Okay,
last
So I
year-
wanted to get both of
Yeah.
them. So,
so I'll make the motion to refund him $300 of his payment of $325.
thank you very much.
That will
Okay.
keep him in
Do I have a
the
second?
good.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried.
We got on my Jimmy.
Hang on just a second. You gonna do it on camera or you gonna do that for this meeting?
You're right here.
Yes, sir. You may go.
I'm gonna back over $7,000 and I ain't paying no goddamn.
You're correct, you did pay that. That was on the first one, and then it went right back to the same thing. So,
I know it didn't, because you wrote me a ticket that says, October the first, I'm 25. This is the 26th.
and is it not the same as it was when they hauled everything out of there? There it is. You got a citation on 10/1/25 at 316. Animal at large, which was your dog that was in the road. And dumping trash in the driveway. And like I told you, New Year's Day, I have a truck and a trailer, and we have a dumpster.
That's what I put privacy things up, so I don't have to listen to you all.
Okay,
And that's why I got privacy fixed my driveway now.
that's
You
fine.
and I.
Well, there is,
I fixed my issue with you, but I don't like the harassment, just like him. That this town, there's other people in this town that is not getting no tickets. Runs right across from you, that's got all them vehicles lined up at him. He got tags for him. And by the way, dude,
I don't
ask
know.
you something.
Excuse me, I don't know who you're talking about right across from me that's got vehicles lined up that don't run.
For somebody that's off damn blind, you can see everything goes on in my house, but you can't look across your driveway, out your front door. Don't tell me. Just like I said, you know, it is nothing but harassment from Eugene, and I can tell you why. Because I brought up the issue. By the way, I want to ask you this while we got this on camera.
Mr.
Who
Manis,
was the real estate agent that you listed that property on Harrison Avenue with?
a real estate agent,
Yeah, that you sold the 3 acres up there for $30,000. Who was the real estate agent? Because me and several other people in town have wondered why it was not listed, but it was so.
you mean on Harrison Avenue?
Yeah.
My two brothers and I owned that,
Yeah,
acreage.
David's right.
and it was sold, and it was discussed right here in town board meetings. The builder came. I don't know what problems you had with that, Mr. Manis, and I don't know what
Just
problems.
so happened that there was 11-foot easement that went from the Hill Street Road straight over that property, wasn't it?
That easement that wasn't an easement over to that property.
Look at it on the map.
Mr. Manis, I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you.
And yes, there is a town easement, but it's always been there. It wasn't just because that property was sold. Mr. Manis, that easement has been there just below the Crucillas property for years, and it was moved from what was the Bob Chin driveway. No one is harassing you, Mr. Manis. Jimmy has only cited you with ordinances that this town has had law them on the books.
Last year, on April the 14th.
I don't know what you're talking about on April.
Want to go out there and,
No, if you leave, you're not coming back in.
I'll bring my papers.
Take a deep breath.
Is anybody gonna say anything about the sign?
There we go. There
Nothing.
we go. She parked across the street over there.
Once he leaves, can he come back in?
She asked me not to.
I don't think that when a citizen
Is it
on the
leaves in
door?
anger, they should come back in, but we probably don't have a rule
I'm saying,
on
is
that
it- I
says,
was gonna say,
It
it's
is
on the
on
door.
the
ain't it?
Is it on the?
if there's a
It is.
notice on the door.
If you have any other business, can you adjourn the meeting? Are you done with the meeting? It's posted.
It is
Yeah,
on the
it's
doors in red.
It's been posted on the door for quite some time.
What other action do you have?
I don't think we have any other
You don't look
action,
like a-
but I tell you now,
We're prolonging things. Are we got anything else to handle or are we done? Jenny,
I think we're done.
Steve,
We don't have anything else on the
I don't-
agenda, do we, Abby, or, Libby? I don't have it in front of me.
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Obviously.
Steve, you second the motion.
Steve, do you second the motion to adjourn?
I'll second it. I didn't hear it. Y'all gonna have to speak up. I'm deaf.
What time is it?
7:15.
We have things to sign, guys.
Yeah.
Things to sign.